Well, I hope you've had sufficient time to take in some of the things that we've discussed. But one major thing that we've touched on, we haven't discussed too much, is stress. And as the doctor said earlier, the stress is the cause of so many diseases and the reason why so many of us feel unwell. But of course, I'm sure the doctor has something from Eden Herbs that can help, which is?
Yeah, we have the Lipia alba, tuatas. Why they call it tuatas? Not that you necessarily need 3 cups at one go, but 1 cup 3 times a day, tuatas, 3 cups. So it's a herb that has been well researched, and it has been shown to help with stress. So it will calm you, it will relax you, it will even help you, you know, if you take a double dose at night, to help you to sleep. In addition to that, side benefits, it also helps with inflammation in the bowel and yeast in the bowel. So here's a herb, apart from alleviating your stress and getting you relaxed, will also help with your bowel, you know, if there's any inflammation there.
How much do you take? Is it
it's a teaspoon 3 times a day.
okay,
So,
in a normal size cup or a mug?
A mug.
And do you leave it to stand
for about 5 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, leave it to steep for 5 minutes and then strain it off.
Do you put boiling hot water or medium?
No, boiling.
Boiling hot
water.
water.
You pour boiling water on it, leave it for about 3 to 5 minutes, and you can strain it and drink it. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. Then you have one other thing in front of us
Yes.
here.
But before we move from stress, Delia.
No, I'm not going to move from stress. No, but you're right.
Yeah, and earlier, you know, one of the therapies for stress, have a good laugh. A good laugh, a good dance, enjoy the environment. So we talk of, you know, holistic living. Enjoy the environment. Just leave the office, leave, you know, whatever is causing the stress. Take a walk. Go, we are lucky here in the Caribbean, you go sit by the beach, watch what the waves do. What do? They just roll and, you know, it's relaxing. So look for things in the environment that could relax you. Hook up with people that could relax you.
Yes, I just thought of your wellness club.
Oh, yeah.
Tell the viewers about that club. What can
we have put together a wellness club, Delia, realizing that wellness encompasses so many aspects. And now we're talking of the social aspect, because a lot of people need company. They need, you know, persons they can relate to. They need to go on outings. So our wellness club, you know, it's putting together these various activities that can get people to de-stress and to socialize and to, you know, let go and let God. There we started about, you know, putting God on top of everything, because the various aspects of wellness encompasses the environment, the social, the emotional. You know, emotional factors are great contributors to stress. Not communicating, just letting the other person know how it is, and when you tell them they don't appreciate it, at least you've told them, you've got it off your chest, in terms of the forgiveness aspect as well.
Yes, that's such an important thing. You know, I think it's one thing when we're stressed about everyday life and some of the things simply out of our control. Other people determine what happens to us that affects our life. But sometimes we are our own victims, we are our own protagonists, we just bring some of the problems onto ourselves. So for example, we may be doing something we don't like. We may be in relationships we don't want to be in. But we keep on, we stay with them, and then we talk to friends about them, we stress out, but we still remain in that situation. Now sometimes I know it's difficult because you're relying on the other person to survive sometimes, depending. But sometimes you're not reliant on them, you're just relying on the little bit of so-called love or happiness that you're getting temporarily. So all these things in those types of situations are very stressful.
So you shouldn't rely on the other person, you rely on God, and God takes care of everything else, you see. That's why we spoke about the importance of the God consciousness, being aware that, you know, God covers so much in terms of even knowing to, hey, take your cleanser, eat well, go to bed. All these things are sort of God related, because God and good and love is all positive. So this is what we call the God consciousness. And also when things happen around us, it's, you know, things happen, but it's how you react to it. And I praise God that, you know, when things are happening around me, I can sit down and, hey, what happened to you? You're not reacting. I say, well, it's happening, let it happen. And then, you know, it's how one reacts.
Yes, and also I think it's how other people react to how you are reacting.
Well, you can help their situation.
Yes,
yeah, you can help their situation. That's why we spoke of sitting with people that will help you, because if you're really stressed, don't go to a pity party. You know, it's not the right place to go. Go to somebody that'll cheer you up. Go somewhere, you know, where you'll be uplifted. So, you know, it's how we react. And back to looking after our bodies. So if you're well rested, you're well nourished, then you're better able to deal with stress. Yeah.
It's an unfortunate thing, stress. Babies, they just don't understand how lucky they are. Doctor, tell us about this CD.
Yes, Delia. This CD is really a compilation, this time 99 herbs, done by our TRAMEL, Traditional Medicines of the Islands Project, which is now 33 years old. And we have persons from the English, French, and Spanish speaking countries of the Caribbean. And we sit every 2 years, look at the work that has been done in the various islands. So the Spanish countries like Cuba, Central America, Santo Domingo, they do a lot of our research work because they have the labs. But we in the islands actually do the surveys among the communities. So we have actually gone into the communities to find out what herbs that persons have used for various illnesses. Take it to the laboratory, first of all, to check that it's not poisonous, which is toxicology, and then look at the pharmacological activity in terms of ascertain that what they say the herb is used for is true. So this is a process called validation. So we've done that with so far 99 in this book, but since then we've done more, and we are continuing to do the work.
Yeah. Well, you've done a lot of work over the years, and now you're informing and continuing to educate the rest of the world. So, Dr. St. Rose, thank you so much for being with us.
Yes.
As usual, you've been a wealth of information.
Yeah, thank you so much, Delia. It's been a pleasure to share, and hopefully, by the grace of God, persons will not just sit on the knowledge, but act and do what it says.
Thank you. And I hope that you act too. You've listened, now be proactive and do something. I'm Delia Dolor. It was so wonderful having you with us. Until next time, goodbye. God bless.